I can honestly say in life we all need a wingman. I'm not talking about that little blap cannon from Apex Legends, although that's quite a humdinger as well. I'm talking about these little adapters from Brooks. We've talked about them on the channel in the past. It's allowing us to use Xbox controllers on PlayStation, PlayStation controllers on Nintendo Switch, modern controllers on retro consoles. Pretty much a library of hundreds of controllers, both first and third party, on whatever console you want, which is awesome.
This is your controller captain. We've reached 6,900 feet. Go ahead and start flicking the sticks and mollywhopping the back paddles.
You don't like back paddles? How about those rear buttons? We've tested almost 100 custom and premium controllers, and we're only at the beginning. You need a thumbstick guide or a tutorial on how to overclock your controller? Check out the controller playlist.
Bing bong.
Controller captain out.
A quick disclaimer for my audience, the Stallions and Stallionettes. This adapter was sent for review, but this is going to be an honest, comprehensive review. I haven't been paid or told to say anything about it, so if there's any cons, areas of improvements, or shortcomings, you're going to hear about it, so these companies can make better products over time. Now, the goal in life for this specific model of adapter is to be able to use PlayStation 4 or 5 controllers, the DualShock or DualSense, as well as a Switch Pro controller or an Xbox Elite Series 1 or 2. It's not really called the Series 1, it's just the Elite original. And you might be wondering, why do they list the Elite and Elite Series 2 as controllers you can adapt when you're already using it on its native console, the Xbox? That is because these add some additional functions such as Turbo, where you can hold down a button and have it automatically spammed for you. Don't recommend using that in competitive multiplayer or else you're a scumbag, but if you're playing some story mode offline in some grindy game where you need to be pressing a button over and over, it can be very convenient. Plus, since you already have this adapter plugged in, you don't need to unplug it each time you want to use an Xbox controller. And other than the turbo function, there's also some additional remapping features that Brook has with all of their adapters, and there's no stupid module or block hanging off your controller. I generally don't like those type of adapters. Brook does have a couple models like that. I don't like additional stuff on my controllers. Personally, I'd rather have the adapter on the console itself, and the main reason that I wanted to bring this adapter to your attention is that this is the successor, this is the sequel of the XB1, which was a very popular Xbox adapter. However, with recent Microsoft updates, recent meaning the last year and a half or so, it made the XB1 kind of useless for wireless connection. You had to go wired with Xbox controllers. However, with the XB2, this has remedied it back to its original status of being able to use PlayStation 4 and 5 controllers wirelessly on Xbox One and Series consoles. As for packaging and included accessories, it is going to be identical to all other Brooks adapters. Adapter held in this cardboard cutout. Open it up and you are going to have, I say cutout, not a cardboard cutout, it's a box. Inside the box, the contents of which, a couple of holographic stickers, very nice, and an instruction card with English as well as Chinese characters, and 4 QR codes that you can pick and choose which you want to scan. Now, with all of these adapters, I do recommend if you have a PC, a computer, a laptop, or desktop, that you do plug this in and do the initial update. Not complicated, but it's kind of tricky. I'm going to walk you through it right now. If you do not have a computer, you're going to have to use this as is, and hopefully there's no issues. With one of the PlayStation adapters that I used recently, it was acting completely wonky on my PS5 until I did the update, and then it made it usable. So hopefully you got a computer. Maybe you can go to the library or a friend's house that has a computer and use it to do the update. Their official website is brookaccessory.com. I'm browsing the virtual aisles of the product section right now, and their latest product for Xbox is what we're reviewing here today, the Wingman XB2. More than 125 different controllers. Way more than that, because I tested a ton of controllers that were not on their compatibility list in previous videos, and they worked no problem. Support? Firmware, XB2, PC download. It's going to be a zip file. I'm just going to put it right there on the desktop. Right click, extract that bad boy. There's the unzipped folder. Let's click on it. Boom. Let's run the exe folder, which is the, the install. Go ahead. I trust you, bud. So it says press and hold the button, then connect it to PC. So I'm going to do just that. These clear light panels on each side are actually buttons, which is deceiving. They are completely flush, but you can actually click them in on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and pinch and then plug into my PC via one of the USB ports on the front. All right. Don't worry about this anymore. Press and hold, blah, blah, blah. It's already connected to the PC. Hit start. Don't remove the device. I won't. The lights are flashing blue currently, and then it will go solid blue when the update is complete and the gecko is filling up. Bam. So we are up to the latest and greatest firmware patch. Or update. I don't know why I said it like that. This is actually not the product manual. This is just a firmware update manual to walk you through the process that we just did updating the adapter. Down here in the support section and then user guide, this is going to be your online manual, as there is no physical manual, just those QR codes that you got to scan, and it's a PDF document. It's really big. Let's not make it, let's just actual size. And this is very valuable information. This lets you know what the LED status lights are telling you. They're indicator lights. What the hell are they indicating? Insert the Wingman into the Xbox. Well, it's not a 360. It's going to be an Xbox Series that we're working with today. Either the S or the X. I don't know. Probably the X. If you're using this adapter with an Xbox One controller, again, it's already native to this console. Why throw an adapter in the mix? You know what I mean? Or a Switch Pro controller, then you are going to follow this method right here. I primarily meaning 95% of the time, will be using this adapter to use PS4 and 5 controllers on Xbox Series S and X. So in order to do that, you start with a wired connection and then you simply unplug it and it stays connected wirelessly. Or the controller turns off, but then you wake it back up with the home button, the PlayStation home button, and then it turns on wirelessly and it is connected. It's the same thing we've done with other Brook adapters. So I'm not just blowing hot air. Let's go in the living room so I can blow hot air in there. And it's decorated for Christmas, so you should see that. Cool, you've seen the living room. You can come closer now so we can actually continue with the adapter review. Step 1 is to turn on your Xbox One or Series console via the Xbox button on the console or on your controller as well. Pick the adapter or module and just shove that in one of the USB suck holes on your console. I prefer the one up front, it's the most convenient. Now, if you have any small children, clumsy pets, or drunk friends around, you might want to stick this in one of the back ports on your console so it can't be snapped off, damaging the adapter or even your console. That would be not fun. Me and Harley over here are both we would never do that to the console, so we're just going to put it up front here. Blue light illuminates, fantastic. There is technically 2 ways to wirelessly pair up a controller. You can pinch the blue buttons on the side of the adapter that will put into a Bluetooth pairing mode. The best method, which we're going to do of course, is just to go wired and then unplug the tethered connection. Just go with the stock DualSense over here. Bit of a stalker, kind of burns the skin. We'll work with her. Get a little slack in the line here. Right, don't look at my tuchus. So instantly starts working. As you see, I am controlling my Xbox Series X with a PlayStation 5 DualSense. It's crazy, it really is. Let's go ahead and unplug it and then turn the controller back on. Brook, I love you. I genuinely do. Love is a strong word, just like hate. I generally like to say strongly like or greatly dislike, right? But I do like their adapters. Look at this. Lag-free PS5 DualSense controller, Xbox Series X. Sometimes I'm playing a game that's on Game Pass, for example, High on Life, my review linked in the description below, because it's already included with that subscription of Game Pass, and I want to use a PlayStation controller. I have that versatility now. Wrapping up, this adapter is $50. It is sold on Amazon as well as the brookaccessory.com website, and we'll have it linked in the description below. Definitely a strong recommend for me if you want to use some of your PlayStation 5 controllers. Maybe you have a really nice expensive PS5 Pro controller that you bought from AIM, Battle Beaver, Scuff, and you're just aching to use that controller to play Halo or Gears of War or Forza. Now you can do that for $50. It's not free. It is linked in the description below, and I will see you Stallions and Stallionettes tomorrow. Peace. If you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more gamers. This information will reach and assist them as well, which in turn helps me grow this little channel, which I do greatly appreciate. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover news in the gaming community and industry, tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing, as well as honest gaming product reviews, keyboards, mice, headsets, controllers, mics, chairs, etc. There are some hefty exclusive discount codes found only in the description of my videos and only for the audience here at Gamer Heaven. I have links to all my other platforms and socials in the description below. To get in touch with myself and the Stallions and Stallionettes of Gamer Heaven, join the community Discord, and check me out at twitch.tv where I go live every other leap year on a blue moon if it falls into an odd calendar number, and my pH balance is on point. Just kidding, starting June I'm going to be live streaming a lot. Thanks for watching. This has been AK40 Kevin hosting Gamer Heaven, and I'll see you tomorrow because I upload daily, all the time, 60% of the time, sometimes, most of the time. Peace.